Good afternoon, class. My name is Specialist Wong, and I will be your instructor this afternoon. We will be conducting training on the task Practice Noise, Light, and Litter Discipline, referencing task 071-COM-0815. I would like to welcome Staff Sergeant Akala for attending this class. There are some hazards and conditions that we need to be aware of in today's classroom setting, coming straight from our deliberate risk assessment. Be aware of hot surfaces. For instance, I just used the coffee pot that is still hot. So just be aware of hot surfaces. We're all adults and we should know not to touch hot things. It burns and it hurts. Electrocution, don't put things in the outlet that shouldn't be there. Tripping hazards, if you're going to get up and move about the room, I ask that you be aware of any wires that may be around. Be aware of the classroom cat and his caretaker that may enter the classroom. I ask that you be aware of their presence and do not interact. Lastly, if there is an emergency, there's a latrine located a few steps away from here that can be used for shelter. If you are viewing this class via video and there is an emergency in your location, get to safety and dial 911 immediately. Before we get started, we're going to do a PCC items check, your pre-combat check. So I will need everybody to get your CAC. My CAC is being used to utilize this computer. Your pen, your paper, your flashlight, your poncho or your wet weather top, canteen, and tape. Now that everybody has all of their things needed for this class, I'm going to briefly read over the conditions and standards. You are a member of a mounted and dismounted element conducting a tactical mission and have been directed to comply with noise, light, and litter discipline. Enemy elements are in your area of operation. Some iterations of this task should be performed in Mach 4. However, we're not going to do Mach 4. Standards. Prevent enemy from locating your element by exercising noise, light, and litter discipline at all times. In order to use noise, light, and litter discipline, you must know how to silence your gear, reduce the amount of light you put out, and have ways of policing up your litter. I will demonstrate these tasks, provide explanations, and allow you to take the time to practice the task before evaluation. Okay, so let's get started. What are some things that make noise during our missions? Okay, right. Your gear, your weapons, your gear, your weapons, or if you have a sling over your weapon, that may cause some noise. A good way to limit gear noise is to use your tape to wrap up any excess equipment pieces that are loose. For instance, I have my Camelback here, has several loose pieces that can get caught on things that can alert the enemy. So what you would do, and this is just my Camelback, but you have the same type of loose strings on your rucksack or a backpack. You can just simply roll them up like this in a neat fashion and use a piece of tape and wrap it around to secure it in place. This can cause you to get caught onto things and alert the enemy. This avoids that. Again, if you have a sling on your weapon, you should wrap tape around the metal to avoid any noises the metal may make when it hits another object. And tape down your canteen handles. It helps reduce noise when in use. Always use a red light to mask your location. I'm not sure if you can see it if you're viewing this video at home. You use the red light to mask your location because use of a white light is extremely bright and it alerts your enemy to your location. If you do not have a red light, you may secure your poncho, you may use your poncho to secure your light, to conceal it from the brightness. I don't know if you can see the difference. Another thing to think about is smells like cigarettes, cigars, and food. You should not be smoking on missions anyways, so just don't bring it with you. The reason that it is crucial not to smoke while on missions is because, again, the smell alerts the enemy. And if it's extremely dark outside and you light a cigarette, the enemy can also learn your location. It endangers you and your counterparts. Tape up your food when you're finished to conceal the smell. For me, I'm at home. I cleaned out some old foods from my fridge. In order to conceal that smell, I can just find a simple box, or for instance, if we're on a mission, we're eating MREs. Just secure your food inside that MRE bag, close it up, and tape it down. It avoids leaks and spills, and it maintains the smell inside the box, again, as to not alert your enemy. Then you want to establish where you're going to put that trash when you're done. When we're on a mission, we have our rucks. You can put this in your rucks. Another reason it is important to tape your trash down, your litter down, is to avoid leaks when you put it inside your ruck. You can place it inside a vehicle if you have a vehicle. I'd like to reiterate to make sure you tape it up to avoid the smells again while traveling and leaks. Before we get into our evaluations, I'm just going to go over again what we just went over. Again, after you're finished eating, you want to take your litter, place it in a container. In this case, it's my daughter's fruit snacks. Place your trash inside and tape it up. If you have a vehicle, put your litter in the back of the vehicle. If you do not have a vehicle, seal it up and place the litter in your rucksack or your backpack to secure the smell and to avoid leaks. If you have any loose strings that could potentially get caught on things, secure those straps. Neatly roll it up and secure it with tape. For flashlight use, if you do not have a red light, secure your flashlight with a poncho. Before turning on the light, and turn on the light. It helps mask your location. If you do have a red light, use your red light. For canteen, you just want to tape the sides down. So I will remove my tape so that I can show you guys exactly how to do it, and gals. So this is not too loose, but when you're on a mission, this size loose. When you're on a mission and you use your canteen, this noise could alert the enemy. So you want to get some pieces of tape and secure each side of your canteen with that tape. Now when you use your canteen, the metal clinking is not heard. All right, do we have any questions? If there are no questions, I'm going to give you all 5 minutes to practice. If you are watching this video at home, I ask that you pause the video and practice. If you need to rewind it to see the steps again, do so. I highly encourage it. All right, now that we've had some practice and I've walked around the classroom to see how everyone's doing, I'm going to start the evaluations. During your evaluations, I will check to make sure any loose equipment is secure and that your noise has been limited to the best of your ability. I am looking to see how you secure your canteens and conceal litter. Good job to you all. For those who did not pass, we will be conducting retraining at 23336 Conestoga Road at 09 tomorrow, 17 August. The uniform is OCP's, and bring all of your equipment. Your CAT card, your flashlight, your canteen, poncho, pen, paper, and a backpack or your ruck, or you can do such as I did and just bring your camelback with the strings unloosened. And at this time, we're going to conduct an AAR. All right. First, I'd like to go over the rules and goals of an after-action review. Please remember that everyone has the right to speak, and I want to encourage the maximum amount of participation. Do not talk over each other, and always be respectful of differing viewpoints. All right, let's get into it. What was supposed to happen? Right. Everyone was supposed to be trained on noise, light, and litter discipline by me, Specialist Wong. What did happen? Too easy. Again, we were trained on noise, light, and litter discipline. Okay, can you guys tell me what went wrong and what went right? What do you recommend I do to improve this training for next time? Were there any injuries or damaged equipment? Did anyone get hurt? No, I would hope not. So we're good there. Were all control measures implemented effectively? Yes, no one got injured during the training. No one got burned. No one got scratched by the classroom cat. All right, at this time we're going to conclude our AAR. Make sure everyone grabs their stuff. Make sure you have everything. Pick up your trash and throw it away. Otherwise, did we really learn about litter discipline? All right, let's do a quick PCI check to ensure that everyone has their things. Everyone, please have your ID card, your pen, your paper. Everyone collected their flashlight, canteen, and your canteen cup if you brought it with you. Be sure to take your poncho or wet weather top and your backpack or ruck. In my case, I brought my camelback. Okay, good. Again, retraining will be conducted at 23336 Conestoga Road tomorrow, 17 August at 09, and bring all of your gear that's needed for this classroom. If there is nothing else, Staff Sergeant Okala, at this time, I am requesting to close out the site. Thank you.